There is one question which is asked. In Andhra Pradesh, the accused who are abusing judges in social media are kept in jail even after filing charge sheet, whereas the accused who abuse chief minister in social media are getting bails immediately. What is this discrimination? What is your comment? Now, this is a very complicated question in the sense, in 1969, when EMS Namboodiripad was chief minister in Kerala by an elected government, he said in a press interview that the judiciary is not above the economic system of this country. In any system of government, the economic system is superior over the political and other spheres of life. This is what he has said. Nothing wrong. He is quoting Karl Marx. He is quoting Lenin on what is a state. He was hauled up for contempt by the Kerala High Court. Kerala High Court punished him because he was chief minister. He also does not have any other income because he has given the entire party, the entire property to the party. Therefore, they said, we will punish 1,000 rupees fine. And EMS Namboodiripad went to Supreme Court. B.K. Krishnamanan appeared for him in the Supreme Court. And Supreme Court confirmed the order and reduced the punishment to 100 rupees. They said EMS is guilty of contempt, but only 100 rupees he should pay because they want the punishment to be on record. Now, what did they write in the order? They said EMS does not know Marxism. Can you believe a man who has lived his entire life breathing Marxism, thinking about Marxism, participating in Marxist activities? The Supreme Court judges are saying he does not know Marxism. What he said is not found in Karl Marx Capital. Therefore, he is misinterpreting Marxism. That is the greatest insult. Punishing and sending somebody to jail is not a big issue. But you tell somebody who is a theoretician, Marxist theoretician, a well-known theoretician, you don't know Marxism. Now, there is no further court than Supreme Court. We have only People's Court. This hall is named after Akkineni Basav Punnaya, who is also a theoretician. Akkineni is he wrote an article in People's Democracy that the Supreme Court judges don't know what is Marxism. Immediately after the judgment, he wrote what the Supreme Court judges are saying wrong, that in any society, the economic sphere dominates the other spheres of life, whether it is judiciary or political. It is the economic system which controls the society. And that is a very correct statement EMS said. And that article is there. Nobody proceeded against Basav Punnaya. Because then it will go, every Marxist will start saying Supreme Court judges don't know Marxism. And then that People's Democracy was there. Nobody punished Basav Punnaya. Why I am saying this example was, last year, 2 years back, in fact, I met him last week also in Kannur, in Kerala, one of the biggest stronghold of CPM. He was an ex-MLA. When he was an MLA, one judge by name Basant, he banned all public meetings in public places. Public meetings are held in public places right from British days. British did not ban public meeting in a public place. But then the Kerala High Court banned all public meetings throughout, saying that they should not have. There is a traffic hazard. Now this MLA called the judges as Subbamar. In Malayalam, Subbamar means fools. He called the judges directly as fools. Then the judge hauled him for contempt and sent him for 6 months jail, not very mere fine. He went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court reduced the punishment to 1 month jail. He went to jail for saying one word, that the judges are fools. I told him, you are a courageous person. You said the truth and you are punished for saying the truth. This is what happens. Judges are intolerant. Judges are hypersensitive. They cannot tolerate criticism. They cannot tolerate review. They cannot tolerate public abusing them. Whereas an elected politician, he is having thick skin. He works among the people. People can call him in any names because he thinks it is their vote which gives him a power to sit in the political gadi. Therefore, when somebody says, when you criticize judge, you are sent to jail. When you criticize chief minister, you are given bail. This is the understanding that the judges are having. It is because they are oversensitive. They are refusing to see the reality. They are refusing to see the actual situation in this country. Anybody can criticize the judges. They are not above. They are not descended from heavens. Any scholarly criticism is welcome. In fact, the Parliament amended the Contempt of Courts Act in the year 1999 and added one more clause that if it is a truth, then it is not contempt. If I tell the truth, nobody can punish me for contempt. But why is that they are getting worked up about somebody saying something somewhere else? Why can't you put up blinkers and see only the court records and past orders? I have heard number of cases in contempt. I will not punish anybody. Because contempt is not to punish anybody so that the prestige of the court is maintained. Prestige of the court has to be maintained only by its judgments, only by the action taken by the courts in the judicial side, not by punishing anybody. You cannot command respect by command performance. The respect will have to come by their own name, by their own deeds, by their own action. Today in Jai Bhim, when the court hall was set up, I told the art director, Justice Krishna Iyer stands for humanity. Justice Krishna Iyer is the tallest judge in this court. He is a man who brought human rights a new dimension. And therefore, he is my mentor. I want his portrait to be there. And his portrait was there in the court hall number 3 of the Madras High Court. You would have seen when Surya is arguing, you can see the biggest portrait of Krishna Iyer. That's the greatest respect we can have. Only Krishna Iyers will have portrait. People who punish by contempt, they will be forgotten in history.